General Data Protection Regulation. I'm sure that you might have heard this a lot recently. But what is GDPR? The aim of the General Data Protection Regulation is to provide a uniform level of data protection in the European Union countries by eliminating inconsistencies in national laws of EU member states. GDPR aims to protect the fundamental rights and freedoms of natural persons by laying down rules related to the processing of personal data and the free movement of such data. EU wants to protect your personal data from breaches that come from unauthorized access and processing or control of personal data of data subjects. In addition, with this legal framework, the EU seeks to build trust in the online environment, which is considered to be an engine for economic growth and development. When will the GDPR become enforceable? You must be GDPR compliant by May 25, 2018. To whom does it apply? GDPR applies to all organizations that control and process personal data of the EU citizens and will allow them to continuously monitor personal data breaches. An example regarding the control of personal data can be if you want to open an account on any social media platform. This platform lets you upload pictures and other personal information. This information can be misused, leaked, and used by a third party without user authorization. This is not all. Let's say you want to delete your account and app and no longer use it. How sure are you that the data you provided have been deleted as well? What will GDPR do in this case? GDPR ensures simple and understandable information about terms and conditions. Every app has to be designed to protect your personal information and ask for data that is strictly necessary for the purpose of the app. The social media platform can therefore no longer use or has the rights to use your personal data without your consent under GDPR. What is considered personal data? First and last name, identification number, biometric data, genetic data, photo, email address, phone number, home address, IP address, data concerning health, bank details, and more. What happens if we do not comply? Loss of customer trust and reputational damage. For infringements of not complying with the obligations of the controller and the processor requirements, fines up to 2% or 10 million euros of global turnover, whichever is greater. For infringements of not complying with the basic principles of personal data processing, fines up to 4% or 20 million euros of global turnover, whichever is greater. How to make sure you are compliant to GDPR. Develop a company-wide awareness session by helping your colleagues understand how it affects your business. Help the board understand the legislation and its requirements regarding the control and processing of personal data. Appoint a Chief Data Officer to drive compliance internally and, if required, a Data Protection Officer to access the data protection requirements. Review and audit the existing systems, procedures, policies, and controls, and implement corrective actions if necessary to ensure compliance with GDPR. Make sure you have implemented the necessary organizational and technical measures to detect, prevent, and investigate a security breach and communicate it to the data subject or supervisory authority within 72 hours. Benefits of GDPR compliance. Greater customer trust and confidence, upgraded data security, reduced data maintenance costs, ensured alignment with technological advancement. Worried about the GDPR? Are you ready to comply? PECB is here to help you. We will take your burden away by guiding you through GDPR compliance with our exclusive training and some of the most prominent experienced experts. For more information, please visit www.pecb.com/GDPR.